Maz, he's so gorgeous.
We're working. It was fun, but it was a bad move, okay?
If you ever do that again, I'll make sure I report you a bloody psychopath and hurt you. Leslie Stanford.
Morning, mate. Call me Les.
Yes, Sam.
With the sit-up?
No, with Morticia Adams.
No. I called in Leslie Stanford.
Big Les got the gig.
Bye, fellas.
See you, Les.
Goodbye, Les.
Where's the milk?
No, the fact is, if
I
he's
don't
about
care what you've done with the milk, just get some, will you?
Now, Maggie.
Sounds like a
Mrs.
CIB
Wickham's
matter.
garage, the contents of, they were ready for sale this morning. They've been sold on overnight.
Over-eager customer?
Maybe.
Who drank it? Who drank it? You drank it.
Jonathan, do you want to...
Sure, mate. As long as you come along.
Take Dash. What about Adam?
He's getting the milk.
What's she doing?
Probably selling things?
I can see that, Dash. Thought she'd been robbed. Mrs. Wickham,
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
you reported a burglary.
Oh, you bet I did.
So you found it like this morning, huh?
Well, near enough. The lock had been broken, so I guess what had happened.
And you opened it to check?
Yeah, of course, why not?
Fingerprints, clues, that sort of thing?
Well, if there are any, I know who they belong to.
Oh, you do you?
Absolutely, darling. My soon-to-be ex-husband, Mr. Harry Smartass Wickham.
We need to go down the station and sort this out, Mrs. Wickham.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a sec. Just let me finish this. Oh, I hate to sell it, but with that bastard pinching my best items.
Excuse me?
Oh, can I help you?
I'm sorry, the garage sale's off.
Hey, she's chasing away my customers.
It's all evidence now, Mrs. Wickham.
What's this, reinforcements? You're not frightened of little old me, are you?
Oh, I think I could cope with you, Mrs. Wickham. No, we have to door knock the area and see if anyone heard or saw anything.
Do you know there's some money down in the garage?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just lying on a piece of junk.
Well, I'll check it out.
It's nice.
He is, isn't he? Cute bum.
Yeah. It's a pity.
Pity about what?
Oh, you know. It's always the good-looking ones, isn't it?
You mean he?
It's exactly the sort of dirty trick you play on her. Apparently walked out, left her high and dry.
When was that?
A couple of weeks back, left to pay the bills and the mortgage on the house.
Where's he living?
Says she doesn't know and doesn't care. Up to us to find out, I reckon.
Has he got a job?
No, he did. Hang on a sec. Chemco Fertilisers, a rep, selling manure to farmers. Pretty smart move, eh?
What's that check?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, his wife reckons he's still got a key to the house.
Well, including the garage.
Yeah. She's dead set it was him, and she wants him dumped for it.
Love and marriage, eh?
Hey! Stop molesting that vehicle. You're supposed to be getting a list.
Oh, I wish I had the money. Adam, you could lend it to me.
$8 in your dreams.
No, but what about the money that your mum left you?
Got other plans for that?
Who needs a mud brick house?
Me. And besides, my mum worked hard for that money.
Hey, Maggie! Any luck with the neighbours? No, not much. Most of them didn't even know the husband was gone. They all thought the Wickhams were a nice enough couple. Apparently he's only been here a couple of months, though.
Hey, Maggie. We haven't spoken to him yet.
Oh, your turn. Off you go. Maggie, what do you think about the car? It's good.
G'day.
Morning. So who called the cavalry out?
Mrs. Wickham's garage was broken into last night. I don't suppose you saw anything.
Me? No way. I was asleep. Had a hard day.
All right, thanks.
I may have heard something, though.
Yeah?
Well, when I say I was asleep, I mean in front of the telly. When I woke up, there was this mindless rock and roll band blaring away.
What, out here?
On the box, son.
And that's what woke you up?
No, I had the sound down. It was the beeping.
Well, what beeping?
You know, the sound trucks make when they're reversing.
Thank you, Dad. Take Mrs. Wickham through.
Yep. All right, just this way, Mrs. Wickham.
How you doing? Hey, a truck. Now, what do you think?
I don't know. If it was, it left without taking much.
You might have been frightened off, eh? What I'll do is I'll ring around the hiring firms. I might come up with Harry Wickham's name.
Really, mate?
Did you manage to contact him yet?
Wickham? Nah, he's got a flat over in St David's, but he's not there. Kimco reckons that means he's on the road and his mobile's out of range.
Where's the milk?
Well, why don't you go home and you can pick some up on the way?
What?
Well, you can check on Leslie, if that's what you want to do.
Well, you think I should?
Oh, it's your money.
No, you've got to give him a fair go.
We'll leave a kid of mine with a babysitter called Leslie.
Why don't you ask Mrs. Wickham if she heard a truck last night?
No, why would I have heard a truck?
He would have needed a vehicle to move the goods.
I told her Harry's got a station wagon.
If it was Harry.
Of course it was Harry. Have you not found him yet?
We're working on it. You got that list there, McKinley? Thank you. Is that everything, Mrs. Wickham?
It's everything I can remember. Did you put down the coffee maker?
Yes, for $600.
It's one of those fancy Italian models. What do you call them?
No, you got me there. Thank you. Photocopy this, please, and then get out there and pick up the rest of them. Thanks.
This is just crazy. I'm up to here in briefs.
Oh, you should try a smaller pair, shouldn't you?
What?
Joke, Joyce.
Right, now what did the guy from Fingerprints say?
Oh, he said he'll do his best, but the prints are pretty useless. Mrs. Wickham smeared them all up. Now what?
You going back to the station?
Yeah, let's go.
No, hang on. That door's not secure. We don't want the rest of her stuff to go missing.
Well, it's not our problem.
No, she will make it our problem, Adam. Now, how about you stay here until she gets back?
Why me?
Because I'm older and I'm busier. She's already in the car. You try fixing it while you're at it. You know, all of this means that one of us is going to have to work with Kowalski.
Oh, no, it's your turn. I drew the short straw this morning.
How about we share?
Actually, it might not be so bad. Mr. Wonderful will be feeling a little less frisky if he's trying his charm on Mrs. Wickham.
Why?
Because I just gave the hint that he might swing the other way.
Would you like a lift home, Mrs. Wickham?
I'll walk.
No, it's all part of the service.
No, thanks. Look, it's all right, you know.
Sorry?
You don't have to prove anything.
Sorry?
Any progress?
Sorry, boss?
Mrs. Wickham, what is the matter with you two?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just a bit of a private joke, boss.
Well, I'm glad someone finds life so amusing. Did you get the milk?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You better come and give me a progress report. You two as well.
If you ask me, she's just trying to get back at her husband, the poor bastard.
You mean you don't think he did it?
Well, there's no proof, is there? In fact, there's no proof that anything was taken at all.
The lock had been jemmied open, and we didn't find the tool.
Well, she could have done that.
So could he. That's what you said before.
Yeah, well, I've changed my mind, haven't I?
I wonder why.
What?
I'm just thinking aloud.
Well, why don't you share your thoughts with all of us, Constable?
Well, look, the way that I see it, he's obviously left Sarah up to her armpits in it. She doesn't own anything. She's got to sell off everything that she has, even that snazzy little red laser. Harry Wickham's obviously a complete scumbag. Pinching her stuff's just the sort of thing that he'd do.
Thank you for the character profile, Constable. We'll see how it matches up when we find him. In the meantime, it might be worth checking the house contents insurance, see if the items the wife claims are missing are on it.
We found Harry Wickham.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, g'day, what can I do for you?
Looking for a bloke called Harry Wickham. Apparently he's having lunch here.
Oh, well, that could be him in there. He's the only one I don't know.
All right, we'll take a look, Tal.
Hi, Johnny.
Oh, Lara. How you doing?
Good. I thought she was going to phone me.
Yeah. I've just been a bit caught up at
Did
work.
you? We've got some work to do,
Yes,
I'm
all right,
sorry.
Constable. Look, Lara, I've got to go. I'll copy you later, huh? Mr. Wickham.
That's me. Don't tell me I parked on a clearway. Moved out here to avoid all that.
No, Mr. Wickham, we hear about a burglary.
A what?
At your house, your wife has been having a garage sale. Last night some of the items were stolen.
A garage sale?
Yes, we're wondering if you could shed any light on the
You
situation.
mean Sarah's selling off my stuff?
She claims it's hers.
No, does she? Well, we'll soon see about
Just
that.
a minute.
Are you
Mr.
arresting me?
Not exactly.
Well, then you can ask me your questions later.
You're not going to stop him?
What?
Well, I mean, he was a bit irate, wasn't he?
Well, why didn't you stop him? Here, take this. And go and ask Chris if anyone's been trying to flog off the Wickham stuff.
It would be a pleasure.
And be quick about it.
But Sarah, come on. Just hear me out for a second.
I'll do out again. It's okay.
You've got a garage full of my stuff.
on,
I'm
Mrs.
not meant to
Wickham.
be here, and you know this. You know, I was having a
This
gap.
really is the pit, Sarah. I mean, selling off my things.
Our things.
Oh, I suppose these are golf clubs are yours, are they?
Just leave
Listen,
the
cut it out. Get out of it.
Right? What do you expect me to do? I have got phone bills to pay, electricity bills.
Well, you should have thought about that.
Oh, what sort of man goes behind his wife's back and cancels our bank accounts, our credit cards?
You know why I did it, Sarah?
Yeah, out of spite.
Spite! I mean, talk about this down at the station.
I have already said all I want to say.
Mr. Wickham? All right. But first of all, I want to see what else of mine she's been trying to flog off.
I don't care what Len says. When they're up and running, they'll be a definite asset.
And when will that be?
Tonight, or at least that's what the company says.
There you go, lunch orders.
Careful.
And old Uncle Tom Cobley says, don't forget his mild mustard. Easy pokies.
Yeah, well, I don't want them broken before they're working properly, thanks.
It's pretty boring to me. I prefer a computer game any day.
Yeah, but Dash, can you win $1,000 playing Doom?
Ooh, good point.
Yeah, well, thanks. I'll check it out. Listen, what did you say to Lara Dorwood? You know, the girl that was chatting Johnny up earlier.
Oh, because I had a friendly chat to her about genital herpes. There's an unusually high incident rate in town at the minute.
What are you two up to?
Lara, what do you mean health problem?
Lunch!
Oh, look, don't hang up. Yeah, all right.
Here we go.
It's not true, is it?
Mild mustard?
Yes, you
I don't
have
suppose you remember the milk, did
mild
you?
mustard. No.
Yeah, you Jim.
Kowalski.
You're right, I've got to go. Okay, bye.
That's open.
Mr. Wickham,
The one in the
sure.
front.
Did you have home contents?
Yes, my name.
Yeah, in the bag.
Is this everything that Sarah says in the receipt?
Yeah, that's right.
But it's a wholemeal.
What about my router?
What about it?
Well, it wasn't in the garage when I checked, and that's where I keep it.
Perhaps she's already sold it, mate.
Well, if she did, you better find out who to. It's lethal, that thing.
Lethal.
Well, I was going to get it fixed. Last time I used it, it threw me halfway across the room. Electrical fault. I mean, it could kill somebody.
We better find this router thing, or whatever it is, before someone goes up in smoke.
Oh, let him fry. Why do you want to bust a gut for a thief?
Because it's our job, that's why. And thief or no thief, no one deserves the electric chair for a few pieces of furniture and a coffee maker. Kowalski?
Nick, can you finish checking the truck hiring firms? I'll get onto the dealer squad, and somebody better take a look around.
Come
the
on,
second
somebody's life could depend on this.
Bloody waste of an afternoon, if you ask me.
Well, mate, you just got to keep plugging away.
Chasing somebody who
There you
doesn't exist.
Why do you don't know that?
Oh, come on, she's scamming us. It's obvious. She's got the stuff stashed away somewhere.
It's not obvious to me.
Sisterhood, eh?
Come on, isn't anyone going to try the Pokies free $5 card to get you started?
Maybe later. Tiffany, you still free tonight?
Johnny, even if it's on, it's not on. Do you know what I mean?
Looks like the old Kowalski charm's wearing off.
You want to go and have the cookies?
Yeah, why not? Here's a try, Maggie. I'll give you that.
Yeah, well, let's hope that's all anybody's giving him.
Josie, how you doing?
Johnny, hi.
G'day. Buy you a drink?
No, you bastard. You can buy me a course of penicillin. Oh, God. Look, Maggie, look. I've won. I've won the jackpot.
Chris, we've got a jackpot.
I've hit the jackpot. I get home last night, there's a steak and kidney pie in the oven. The house is clean from top to bottom. Sam's all smiles. I tell you what, the bloke is a miracle.
So Leslie's working out, is he?
Be better, couldn't be better. Sam really likes him too.
Oh, well, he might have to move in permanently.
It mightn't be such a bad idea, you know.
Morning, paupers.
Oh, here she is, Queen of the Pokies. So what are you going to do with it? Cruise the world, trip up the Nile?
With what?
She won $1,000 last night.
You're joking.
As easy as falling off a log.
Well, that's what they all say, isn't it? All the poor buggers who end up at gambles.
Come
and
on,
all.
don't be such a wowzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just jealous.
Yeah, all right, we get the point. The rest of us still have to work for a living. Any word on that router yet?
No, there isn't.
Keep digging.
There's a couple of discrepancies between the Wickham's home and contents insurance and the stolen property list. Could one of you go and have a word with the police?
Well, that's a job for CIB, isn't it, Johnny?
I'm snowed under in here.
I would have thought you would have had plenty of time on your hands, Detective.
What?
Nothing. Why don't you just give her a call?
Oh, no, that's all right. I'll go.
Satisfied?
It seems okay, Mrs. Wickham. We'll probably have to get back to you, though.
Oh, well, when you do, I hope it's to tell me you've arrested that louse of a husband of mine.
So you haven't sold it yet?
No, not yet.
8,000, that's a bit steep.
Oh, it's worth every cent. Are you interested?
I might be. If it was a bit cheaper.
How cheap?
6,000?
You've got to be joking. 7.5.
7.
I don't know.
Well, I could give you $1,000 as a deposit in cash.
Well, what about the rest?
I can raise it.
When by?
A couple of days, a week.
I'll give you 24 hours.
24 hours?
Take it or leave it.
All right. You're on.
Yeah, so it's a small truck. What about official
Maggie?
lines?
Yep. I need $6,000 in a real hurry.
No, I'll talk to him.
Well, don't look at me. What do you want it for?
Well, because I'm in love with Sarah Wickham's little red laser.
I thought you hated driving.
No, I'm getting over that now, and I can't go around on a bike forever.
Oh, what about all the exercise you keep raving about?
No, I'll still get exercise. I just really want a car.
Look, don't let the boss find out. Try the police credit co-op.
But I'm not a member.
Well, join. The number's over there on the board. Go and have a look.
All right, thanks. Any luck?
It's a bit of a long shot, boss. Private truck owners.
Hello, Mount Thomas.
Well, you never know. If the vehicle wasn't rented, it's got to have come from somewhere.
This is. Hey, boss, it's for you, Leslie.
Leslie? Leslie, what is it? Is Sam all right? Treacle pudding? Yeah, I love treacle pudding. Yeah, I'll see you tonight. Leslie wanted to know if I like treacle pudding.
Uh-huh.
I'm having it for dinner.
Murphy's removal?
I just appreciate an explanation. No, Melissa, I don't know. Ah, yes. Yeah, thank you for that. We'll get onto it straight away. Good eye.
Sarah Wickham rang back.
Oh, yeah?
That great idea of yours about there being a separate policy.
Right.
Well, there wasn't.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
Oh, good, Doyle, thanks. I'm just on my way to the toilet, actually.
Thanks for sharing that with me, Detective Kowalski.
Oh, good.
Special.
No.
I heard.
And I need 6,000 before tomorrow.
I know.
You've got money.
Yes, and I'm using it to put down a concrete slab
Yeah,
for
but
my
not before
house.
the end of the week. It's only for 4 days.
Got something that's going to make you smile.
Adam! Bum it.
Did you know that Kowalski has a file on that cute little laptop of his called, get this, Hot Babes?
Oh, that's foul.
It's on his desk. Go and take a look.
Even his best friends won't tell him.
What's that? Well, does it?
What?
My breath. Does it smell?
No worse than any other detective.
Come on, Adam, I need to know.
I don't know, seems all right to me.
Oh, there you are.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the, Wickham list.
Haven't you got the original?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I have. I'm sorry. That's stupid.
You're a duffer.
Yeah. Maggie?
Floppy?
Hard, actually. How's it going, Adam?
All right.
Yes, hello. Miss Amber Hobson, please. Yes, good afternoon, Miss Hobson.
A scam? What, you mean Sarah?
Yeah, both of them.
So, there's no thief?
No thief, no faulty router. It's all a smokescreen. This is what I reckon. The Wickhams are in this together. He claims on the insurance. They keep a cool $40,000 and then they sell the goods later.
So they haven't really split up?
Yeah, sure they have, but it's a nifty way of keeping the matrimonial property. They both get 100%. What do you think?
I think it sounds a bit far-fetched to me.
It's worth following up, though.
Worth considering. I don't think we should discount the dodgy router story at this stage, though. If there's a remotest chance that it's out there somewhere, we've got to find it.
Adam, you know what we were talking about before?
What?
The loan.
$6,000 is a lot of money, Dash.
Yeah, but I pay you interest.
Oh, with what?
In kind.
Yeah? How?
I'll take you for a drive in the car.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on, please.
All right, look. I will lend you $4,000 for 4 days. That's half my inheritance money.
But, Adam, I need 6. Why can't you lend me 6?
It's up to you. Take it or leave it.
Okay. Yep, I'll take it. But I need it now.
You'll be sorry.
Right now.
Yes, can you write me out a cheque for cash? Thank you. Well, hang on, that only makes 5,000, doesn't this Wickham woman want 7? Ah, crisp $100 note straight from the bank, cash in hand. I think she'll take it. Come on, Adam, I need to get to the bank.
No, you're going nowhere, McKinley. Not until you finish that incident report.
Hello? Hello? Bum it. Bum, bum, bum.
$4,000.
Yeah, I know. Can I have that in hundreds, please, Chris?
Dash, that is a lot of money.
It's a personal cheque from Adam.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, well, you trust him, don't you? You know he's good for it.
Okay. Good job I didn't get to the bank earlier.
Me neither. Thanks, Chris.
Ding dong.
Oh, you old clock watcher, you.
Listen, I put in more hours in this joint than you lot combined.
Oh, it's the treacle pudding, I think.
You can hear it calling, can't you? Eat me, eat me.
No, it's the slippers by the fire.
Wear me, wear me.
It is my grandson, actually.
Feed me, feed me.
Oh, good night. Good night.
No. Well, the clock on the wall tells Nick Schultz. It was time he went home too. No.
Hello.
Hey, did you from the dealer squad?
Nothing, mate.
Maybe Harry did take that stuff.
Well, both of them did for the insurance.
Sounds a little far-fetched to me.
Me too. Anyone for a drink?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Kowalski, I thought you'd have a hot date lined up.
As it happens, no.
Oh, slipping a little bit, are we, Johnny?
You wish.
Fish out.
Yours.
Got 2 pots.
Hey, Lara, listen, about what you're saying...
Just stay away from me, OK?
Did you give Dash a cheque made out to cash?
Yeah, to buy a car. Why?
Because I cashed it for her, and Muggins here let her play the pokies with it all afternoon.
Yeah, well, you said you
I'll
wanted to...
abuse your brains, Len. I'm sorry I was out, otherwise I would have just stopped her.
Dash, what do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to win that extra 2,000 you want to lend me.
I thought you said Sarah Wickham would take 5.
No, I decided not to risk it.
All right, come on, that's enough.
Adam, look what you made me do.
What I made you do?
Yes.
I want my money back, please.
No, you're going to have to wait.
For what?
Until I can win it back.
How much have you got left? Dash? You've got to be kidding.
I'm just going through a bad patch.
A bad patch? You've nearly lost the entire $4,000.
Adam, I am really, really sorry. It was a stupid thing to do, and... Adam, I don't want you to have to worry about this. You'll get your money back. Dash. You're an absolute idiot.
Judge, you're a mug.
Listen, mate, I didn't ask her to gamble away,
$300,
did I?
that's all she's got left, eh?
Yeah, well, it's those bloody machines.
You knew it's your fault. Didn't Uncle Nick tell you? Never lend a colleague any money. I told you.
What, never?
What about your concrete slab, eh?
Mate.
There's the phone, cancel it.
Cancel what?
His house foundation's thanks to you. $4,000. Oh, you don't muck round, do you? Get on.
He'll get the money back.
He's your drip. He's going to start his house with it.
So he told you that too, did he?
Look, let's just...
Look, Adam, you're getting money back. I mean, it serves you right for being so stingy in the first place.
What?
If I had have had the full 6,000, then I wouldn't have done it.
Customer still speak. Yeah, okay, Mrs. Wickham. Just wait a tick. We'll get someone down there as soon as we can.
Well, I came down to make a cup of tea and I found it like this.
So this happened last night, yeah?
Yeah, well, must have done.
You didn't hear anything?
No, I didn't hear anything. I was asleep.
Then what'd you do?
I checked the last of my few valuables.
Okay, so that is the pearls and diamond studs.
That's right, in that drawer I showed you. Gone. He had taken the lot.
Your husband?
Oh, who else?
Mrs. Wickham, how can you be so sure that it was him?
It has to be. He gave them to me and he knows exactly where I keep them.
But this is absurd. I was nowhere near the place last night.
Where were you then?
My room. St David's. Watching television.
Alone?
Just me in the box.
What was on?
Are you trying to catch me out or something?
No, just a friendly question.
Footy.
What, all night?
No, I do sleep, you know. Slept in, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Any chance of a cup of coffee?
How about we take a look at this flat of yours, Mr. Wickham?
So, Kowalski still thinks it's a scam?
Yeah, well, somebody's playing games, aren't they? Anyway, he's taken Maggie. They've gone to check out Harry's place.
And?
Well, Johnny doesn't think they'll find anything because that bloke's too confident.
So they don't find anything. What then?
But you said your husband had keys to the house.
I said probably.
Well, surely you'd know.
Oh, well, he didn't leave them behind when he walked out, I know that. He must have taken them with him.
Then why would he need to break in through the back door?
Oh, for the same reason he broke into the garage. We've been through all this.
Just getting things straight, Mrs. Wickham.
Oh, is that what you call it? Look, I'm the victim here and I'm being treated like a criminal. It's Harry you should be talking to.
Well, Mrs. Wickham, we've been checking him out and so far there is no evidence against him, nothing in his room.
Oh, well, he wouldn't be that stupid, would he?
How can you be so certain? It could have been anybody, some local crim with his eye on the main chance.
Oh, yeah, the same one both times.
Yeah, why not? He's had one bite of the cherry, comes back for another one.
This is stupid. It's Harry. Can't you see what he's doing to me? He's taken away every means of support I've got. He wants me to be destitute, so I'll have no choice but to go crawling back to him.
Mrs. Wickham, are you telling us that he wants you to get together again?
He wants to run my life. He wants to control everything I do.
But he left you.
Well, you don't understand anything, do you?
But nothing in the flat?
No, nothing.
Nothing new from her either.
Well, even if we did find something, we can't charge him with taking his wife's property, not if they jointly own it.
Well, maybe he's just trying to drive her crazy and then she's just trying to get him into trouble.
No, it's got to be a joint scam.
It's not a very good one if it throws all suspicion on them, is it?
She did say that he wanted them to get back together again.
Look, none of it makes sense. I mean, where's all the stuff? You'd think some of it would have been turning up by now.
Either that or a smoking corpse clutching a blackened power tool.
Yes, and what about the truck the neighbour heard? No sign of that either.
Sorry to break in on the think tank. It's lunchtime. Any special orders?
Oh, don't tell me you're volunteering.
You did it yesterday, didn't you?
Look, I'm just offering to get the lunches, okay?
You all right?
What?
Look, we didn't mean anything by what was just said.
You worried I might spend the lunch money on the pokies?
No, of course we're not. We just think you should stay away
Maggie,
from
I'm not
it.
that much of a loser.
All right, Dash, listen, I'm not here to make judgments on you, okay? And I'm sure losing Adam's money was an honest mistake.
You'll get it back.
Right, sure. How?
I'm thinking of increasing my police co-op loan.
What, increasing it, Dash? Are you still going to buy that car?
Yeah, because I've got a deposit on it, Maggie. And it might be a way out of this mess. The lunch money. Do you want to count it?
Oh, no, I trust you.
Are you sure you don't want me to turn my pockets out as well?
If you like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Look, could you do me a favour?
Well, that all depends, doesn't it?
Could you not tell anyone? Because if my mum finds out, then she'll get really worried.
Does it worry you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it does. I want to do something about it.
Okay. Imperial Hotel. Oh, hi, Annalise. Oh, yeah, I think we can fit you in. Usual room? Great. See ya. Len, can you get Hayley to fix up room number 3? Annalise Jorgensen will be in tonight.
God, not her.
Well, what's the matter?
Pharmaceutical salesperson comes up every few months, built like Rambo and bites like a bull terrier.
Really? Sounds about right.
For what?
Oh, nothing. Just some way to cheer myself up. Oh, she was a real knockout, according to Chris. Cross between Cindy Crawford and Elle McPherson.
Yeah?
Mm.
Well, somebody should warn her then, shouldn't
Warn
they?
her about what?
No, not about what, Dash, about who.
Aha, yes, I know what you mean.
What's the problem, girls?
Problem? We don't have a problem, do we, Meg?
Well, no, not that I'm aware of, Dash, no.
Perhaps one of you could pay the Wickham house another visit and get her to look through that jewellery reference book again. Woman to woman, you know.
Try and trip her up, you mean?
No, just to follow up.
Do your own dirty work, Kowalski. I've already been out there twice.
No, look, that's all right, I'll do it.
Thank you, McKinley.
What do you mean you're going to do?
Method in my madness. Can you give me a week?
I said 24 hours.
I don't see what difference a few days makes.
I might lose other customers. What if you don't come up with the rest of the money?
I will. Look, you've got my deposit, please.
I don't know. I need the cash now. Jesus, what was that?
Next door. Don't touch anything. Can you hear me? Quick, go and get an ambulance.
Where is he?
He's through there. They're still working on him,
So
though.
can we talk to him? Did he say anything?
He did mutter something as he was being put into the ambulance.
What?
He said she owed me.
She owed him. It was definitely the stolen stuff from the garage in his shed.
Well, according to Sarah, yes.
Can't bugger all that garbage about her truck, and all the time it was him just to jump the fence.
Hello, Mount Thomas Police.
Question is, did he do the second burg as well?
Have to wait till we talk to him to answer that.
Okay. Johnny, that was Dash. She says the doc will give you 5 minutes.
Do you take them?
I certainly did not steal her jewellery. I'm not a common thief. All I did was take some stuff from her garage, and only the amount she owed me.
How much was that?
$2,000, and not a cent more or less. I left $15 to make up the difference. I went by the price tags on the goods.
Oh, so that's where the $15 came from. But, Mr. Baker, how come she owed you $2,000? You couldn't have known her for all that long.
We shared a common passion.
Passion?
Well, vice, really. The horses detective. You see, we ran into each other at the TAB, and then I started giving her lifts. The trouble was, she'd always go for the long shot, and she'd lose. Then she'd borrow from me.
$2,000.
It all adds up. 50 here, 50 there, and then she couldn't pay me back. I wouldn't, and that made me really angry. You see, I know when to stop, and it was my money.
And he absolutely denies having anything to do with the second burglary.
Absolutely.
You believe him?
Yep.
Harry Wickham.
Has to be.
Trying to salvage something before his wife gambles it all away.
Yeah, I reckon. Doubt we can charge him, though.
What, for breaking into his own home, stealing his own stuff? No, probably not. I think we should have another word with him, though. And his wife.
I don't see why this is necessary.
Sergeant Croydon thinks it is. Oh, by the way, we didn't finish the discussion about the car.
What about it?
About giving me a week, because if you can't, then I need my deposit back. Mrs. Wickham?
I heard you.
So?
Well, you better have your week because the deposit's non-refundable.
What? You never said that.
Well, I'm saying it now.
But I owe somebody some money. You haven't got it, have you?
That's none of your business.
Spent it on the horses.
Are we going down to the police station or aren't we? So are you charging him?
It's up to you.
Sarah.
Well, you admit you stole the earrings and the necklace.
I took them back, yes.
Took them back, I see. So that's how he gets out of it, is it?
Nobody is getting out of anything. This looks to me like a civil action, and if everybody's prepared to be reasonable...
Listen to me, please, Sarah. I mean, I only did it for your own good.
Oh, really?
I love you, Sarah. You know I do. I mean, why do we move to the country in the first place?
To suit you, that's why.
To try and break the pattern. Try and get some sense back into our lives. I should have known better, shouldn't I? The garage theft, it gave me the idea. I thought, you know, if I took the jewellery away, maybe she would have nothing to gamble with and at last come to her senses.
Oh, and back to you. Oh, how patronising can you get? You don't know anything about it, Harry. I was doing fine.
We're practically broke.
It was a hiccup, a bad stretch. I was coming back, coming good. You know, with the money from the garage sale, I'd have had a stake big enough to cover the
Listen
odds.
to yourself.
That's all I needed. It was a few thousand.
You're off again. I mean, it's a disease. Accept it, Sarah. This is the end of the line.
Oh, that's what you think. I've still got the car. I could get at least 7,000 for that.
All right. I've had enough. I've tried. God, no. This is it, Sarah. I mean, you are never going to come to your senses till you really end up in the gutter.
Have you ever considered Gamblers Anonymous, Mrs. Wickham?
Oh, don't you start. I'm not an addict. I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, is there anything else?
Not at the moment, no. Constable, show Mrs. Wickham out, will you, please? And then come back here. I think you and I had better have a talk.
Thanks, Mrs. Wickham. You haven't said anything to Tom, have you?
About what?
About the loan.
It's not his problem, is it?
No, but he wants to see me.
I think it'd be a good idea if I saw both of you, don't you? Leaving aside, McKinley, the stupidity of thinking you could get rich quick on the pokies, I am, to say the least, far from happy that one of my officers got herself involved in a business deal with a complainant.
Do you really need me to sit here and listen to this?
Yes, I do. Because I don't approve of loans between colleagues either.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a totally irresponsible thing to do.
It was only going to be for 4 days.
But that's not the point.
Well, it would have been all right if she didn't gamble it all
And
away.
that is totally obvious. But she did gamble it away, didn't she? And she lost it. So, of course, did you. Have you got anything to say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Doesn't begin to cover it, not in my book.
Yes, I know. But I've got a plan.
Well, I don't want to hear it. Get out of here. You too.
Hey, come on. Keep the noise down.
Oh, look, shut your face.
What's the matter?
Nothing, it's my business.
Suit yourself.
And what are you getting dolled up for?
That's my business.
Looks like Harry Wickham's lost it.
Harry! Stop it! What do you think you're doing? Harry, don't! Stop it! God's sake! Harry, please! Please! No, Harry, stop it! Don't do it, Harry! Don't! Please, don't!
8,000, eh? Does it come with a roadworthy?
No! Don't, Harry! God, stop him! Harry! Harry!
Put it down! Harry! Okay. Okay. Nearly finished anyway. Try selling it now.
So it was her car?
Yes.
Not in both your names?
No. Had a so-called big win. One thing she actually bought for herself.
Well, in that case, Harry, we're going to have to charge you with criminal damage.
Do what you have to do.
Look, I have every sympathy for you, the way you must feel. But you can't just go around smashing up property that doesn't belong to you.
Yes. I understand. Are you going to lock me up or what?
I don't think that'll be necessary. I'm sure you can be bailed on your own undertaking till your case comes up.
Then I can go?
Just some paperwork, then you can go.
I meant what I said, you know. I love her.
It was such a snazzy little car. But still, possessions are not important. Easy come, easy go.
It wasn't your money, Dash. And it didn't come easy. My mother saved all her life to leave a little bit for her kids. That's what mattered to me, not the money. Yeah, it was just a concrete slab. But it was going to be the start of my house. And Mum paying for it, that made it our house. But hey, easy come, easy go.
But Adam, you don't understand. I had a plan. I was going to buy the car with a co-op loan, and it's worth much more than she was asking.
Not now, it's not.
So then I was going to sell it, and I was going to pay you back and buy some old clang with the rest.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't have wasted the money in the first place.
I'm really sorry. But I'm going to pay you back. Maybe my mum can lend you some.
Hey, listen. I think one mum involved in this is enough. Let's go.
Hey, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, now, are you all sorted out?
Oh, what, the car or my life?
Oh, come on, cheer up. It's not that bad.
Yeah, well, at least we've got Johnny's big disappointment to look forward to.
Yeah, now, all this stuff with Johnny, do you think that we've gone just a little bit too far with it all?
Nah. He deserves everything that he gets, Maggie, or doesn't get.
Some of those girls are pretty upset, Dash.
Look, I know how they would have felt after. I mean, look at the way that he treated me, and he virtually tried to rape you.
You are right. It's justice for all.
What?
Why aren't you mad at me? You should be screaming at me by now.
Believe me, I'm furious. But screaming doesn't do much good, does it? I mean, last night I was so angry that I just had to get out of there.
Well, I am a yeller. You scream at people. Adam, I meant what I said. I'm going to pay you back. I can sell off my bike and my stereo. I've got the co-op loan coming in. You can have all of that.
Dash.
No, I can. I've got all these CDs that I can sell too if I need to.
Yeah, and you're going to sell your bike and you're going to be twice as late for work every morning.
Oh. I'm really sorry. And thank you for being so good about it all.
Sort out the demolition derby?
Yes, we did. The towies came and took the car away, and guess what?
Sarah worked out a deal with the towie.
How'd you know that?
Oh, just a guess.
Yeah, then she went straight to the TAB.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty desperate, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's like being an alcoholic.
Yeah, all right, let's leave Dash alone. We've sorted out the money stuff.
Have we?
Yeah, you're going to pay me back every payday.
Well, what about the co-op loan?
Oh, you can cancel the co-op loan. My mother always said don't go into debt to pay a debt.
Every payday, hey? It's going to take a while, isn't it?
The question is, how much?
Well, $30 a week.
Oh, come on, you can afford more than that.
35.
45.
40? It'll take her years.
About 50 fortnightly paydays. Stupid kids.
Yeah. Anyway, how come you're not home changing nappies?
Just called in for a quick one. Leslie said he didn't mind doing an extra half hour or so. I've really fallen on my feet there, Chris. Despite the nudges and winks in certain quarters.
Oh, you mean about the old redneck like you playing house with the gay faggots?
Hey.
Yeah. Didn't you know?
Yes, of course I knew. Anyway, what's his being gay got to do with anything? He's a damn good childminder.
You're absolutely right, Tom.
Oh, look. What look?
Oh, no, I wonder who all that's all for.
Yeah, I wonder.
What's the matter with you two? Oh, not much. Hey, listen, Chris, has Annalise Jorgensen arrived yet?
Annalise? No, as a matter of fact,
I think she's here. Oh, come on, I want to get a grandstand seat.
Yeah, but she...
This is going to be so good.
I must admit, though, Maggie, he looked so cute.
Dash, he is a junkie just like Sarah is, only his problem is women.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. Oh, here he is.
Len, the register, please. Sure. I'll sign you in. I'll take your luggage up, and perhaps we can have
Chris, is that Annalise Jorgensen?
No, that's Fiona Williamson.
But I thought that Annalise...
I know, I was trying to tell you. Annalisa rang in and cancelled. She's sick. Fiona's in number 2. Mind you, with Johnny, she looks like number 1, eh?
Well, we can't take a trick, can we?
No.